This is the roadway into Cobre Lake, where I'm planning on doing some hiking this afternoon. It's just about lunchtime, so I have my lunch before I head out. I was trying to take video while I was driving slowly up this road, but it was a little too bumpy. Decided to stop and walk it a bit so I could show you how beautiful it is in here. These are the country roads that inspired a song like Country Roads, I think, the John Denver tune, because this is absolutely gorgeous in here. Mind you, there are plenty of beautiful roadways around Elliott Lake. This one is north of town by about, maybe a 25 minute drive up north of town. It's a conservation area, so it's protected. There's a beautiful lake. I've been up here in the spring and taken pictures. Came up here in the summer too with Dan, and the mosquitoes were too thick, so I'm so glad I can get back here before the fall colors have all dropped off the trees. And right now they're close to peak, if not slightly past the peak for color. Just gorgeous. So I will continue driving up to the parking area. There's my Jeep back there. And then I'll have my lunch and I'll go for a hike. And I've got to the parking area for the Cobre Lake Trail. It's part of the Rawhide Lake Conservation Area. The trail takes off that way to one side of the lake. I'm only going to do part of the trail today. It's a 12-kilometer trail, and I don't really want to be doing the whole loop today. It usually takes about 6 hours, and it's already noon, so I don't like to leave my hiking too late in the day. For that kind of length, I should have started early in the morning, I would think. But anyway, the lookout is on the left part of the trail, so I'm going to take that one and see if I can at least get to the lookout. And this is Cobre Lake. Beautiful, beautiful. Lovely red against that beautiful blue sky. I like these leaves on the ground too. Pretty. And through the wooded area there along the side of the lake, there's some glimmering lake water. Nice cool breeze to keep me cool, and That's great. So peaceful. I can hear the lapping water against the shore. Supposed to be a steep climb up to a lookout, and I'm prepared with a walking stick this time, just in case. It requires a little extra foot, giving me 3-wheel drive. You have to look up every once in a while to see how beautiful the leaves are above your head. I have to be careful I don't use up all my battery power just on the first part of this trail, because it's probably about 5 kilometers into the lookout, and I want to make sure I've got enough battery power to take pictures of the scenery once I get up there. I really should buy myself another battery. As a second, I had my old camera, I had 3 batteries, so I was always prepared. And this battery doesn't seem to hold the charge as long as it used to. So you can see it's a beautiful trail, and I'm pretty sure, according to the map, I have to head up this trail. It actually has a fork in the trail here. I've been along there in the spring and stayed close to the water, but I'm pretty sure this is the trail that heads up to the lookout. So I better take it. And if I end up not getting to a lookout, I guess I'll have to come back another day. What a shame, eh? So this trail is taking me through some evergreens, and it's quite steep, which the information regarding this trail had warned me it would be steep. So I'm not afraid of steep hills. long as my old ticker continues to tick, I'm okay. Oh, looks like I want to get into some pretty hardwood bush, so that's good. Up above me, beautiful colors. I don't know, it might take me 6 hours just to get to the lookout if I keep wanting to stop and look up. I'm still climbing. I'm glad I have the hiking pole because it is very steep in a few spots, and I know the pole is going to be helpful going down. That's usually when the slips occur, going down the hill. I'm using a hiking pole that Dan gave me for Christmas after I'd lost the blue handled poles that Jack used to use, and I just found them this winter when I was taking this box with the shovel in it for the roof, to get snow off the roof. It's a snow rake. I opened the box and dumped out the rake, and lo and behold, the two blue handled hiking poles fell out with it. That's where I put it when I was moving, and I've completely forgotten. So now I have two sets. Well, after all that climbing, I see water very close to where I'm standing. So I'm wondering, I hope this isn't Cobre Lake. Apparently there's a beaver pond along this side of this trail. I imagine that's what this is, because I just climbed too far up to be at the same level as Cobre Lake at this point. Yeah, I'm thinking this is the beaver pond. Big beaver pond. Yep. Yeah. Lots of rock around there. What a nice little home, eh? I wouldn't mind living in a lodge next to this pretty little pond with its steep, rocky edges. So peaceful. Well, I've just climbed up from the beaver pond this far. Got my heart pumping and my lungs inhaling. So maybe those rocks up there is where I get the lookout. Fingers crossed. I think I'm more than halfway anyway. Well, here's the first lookout of the hillside. I can see just a little glimmer of Cobre Lake beyond the trees. Still going up further, and that down there is the beaver pond. So we're heading still up. There's probably the top right there, or maybe over there. No, that's the top over there. And it's been steep. Actually, I'm glad I had the pole for climbing up too, because it's a lot of loose dirt. I was able to dig in with the spear on the hiking pole. Okay, I'll continue going up. Oh, amazing views so far. Still not to the top. nice. And I can see a little more of Cobre Lake down there, sparkling in the sunlight. Oh wow, look at that. I'm hearing a few gunshots. Sounds like it's across the lake. There shouldn't be anybody hunting in this conservation area. Here's some Pearly Everlasting, still in bloom. You can see why it got its name. Seems to last most of the summer and into the fall. Still climbing though. Well, here I am. Not quite to the top. There's still a few more rocks up that way to climb. But I can't imagine the view is any more spectacular up there than it is right here. Absolutely gorgeous. Well worth the climb. And what a great day for doing this. Just stunning. Stunning scenery. And there's the rock I'm standing on right there. Well, I'm going to go all the way to the top, but like I say, I don't think there's probably any better view up there than there is here. Just wish it was a little less hazy. Lots of orange right now. Looks like this is the top. The indication on the trees with the arrows shows the path going down, so I guess this is it. And it is very nice. Not well, maybe about 180 degree view. So I made it. And actually it took me less than an hour to get up here from my Jeep, so I'm quite surprised with all the picture taking and the videotaping and chatting away. I'm surprised that it took me just that long. So lovely, lovely. I could sit here for a while and just relax and enjoy. Almost wish I'd brought my lunch up here and had it up here. While I was at that other lookout, enjoying the view, a painter from Port Hope showed up on the trail. with his gear to paint a picture. And he said the lake I was calling Cobre Lake is not Cobre Lake, it's actually unnamed, and that I needed to go further up the hill to get a view of Cobre Lake. So, so I haven't reached the summit, and that's where I'm heading now. You can see quite a ways there. And I think this is where I'm turning around to go back. Trail is not very well maintained beyond this point. I've already stepped over a few logs, so we'll head back and call it a day. I thought I wasn't going to be able to record anymore because the card was saying it had insufficient space on my 4 GB card. But then I remembered, hey, I've got another card in my wallet, which I just recently found and started carrying with me. So it's not the battery this time that's stopping me from doing anything. It was the card. So now that I've got a new card in there, I can continue to record my little adventure at Cobre Lake. This is a pretty section of trail right in here, heading down from the top, or the summit, or whatever that was, the big rock that I ended up on, overlooking magnificent scenery. And the trail was showing a lot of debris across it, which is what the fellow from Port Hope had told me when he came to the spot I was overlooking the scenery. This is some of the debris that's across the trail. But people have been going around the end of it, so it is passable. I just came out of the bush right there. Heading back in the sun. is going to be useful. Very useful. Going down. Stopped and chatted a little while with the artist who was roughing in a painting on his board, and he said he's represented by the Roberts Gallery in Toronto, and his name is Kelvin Smith, so I'll have to look that up when I get home. So I've come down here and I have to go down here. Way down, and it's pretty steep, pretty much a vertical drop. There's a pond down there. Oh, gotta have a hands-free for this one. So I made it down the most treacherous part. Actually the rocks make it a little better because I can use the hiking pole on one side and hold a rock on the other. So yeah, it worked out pretty good. Now there's quite a few loose rocks here. Gotta watch, I don't want to have a couple of those slide out from underneath my feet or make me lose my footing. So again, better keep both hands free to make sure I don't fall. Well, this is a lot more pleasant walking now. My heart isn't thumping away and my lungs aren't being pressed to inhale. So, good. Nice leisurely afternoon walk, and isn't it the bush pretty with that afternoon light? It's about 3 o'clock, I think. Very pretty. Rugged beauty.